Okay, I thought I'd do a little walkabout of the garden because it's doing great. So here I got some squash, like zucchini, yellow zucchini. And as you can see, I already have some females bloom, but they're not going to ripen because no males are blooming yet. It's still a little early. As you can see, the plant's doing great. Let's see, over here we got my mini cantaloupe. I noticed they look a little nitrogen deprived, a little pale, but this is another variety and the same thing with this plant. So maybe they're just light plants, light leaves. Something new I tried this year, winter squash. Doing great. Let's get over here, get my shadow out of the way. Cucumbers doing great, dark green, yeah. Over here we got the mini watermelon, doing great. Over here we've got the peppers. These are like the, well, these are serranos right there, and this is kind of a serrano. They grow in like Tabasco type peppers. And there's the habaneros. They're going to get hot. And there's the Carolina Reapers. And there's the ghost peppers. Same thing. They're looking a little pale, but I explained that to, you know, the weather. It's just now getting warm, and they're taking off. Fun fact on Monday and Tuesday is not even predicted to get out of the 50s. And tomorrow's going to be in the 90s. The giant sunflower, doing awesome. Got another one over there. We'll see how they go. I got the bottoms cut out so they can grow straight into the ground. The bells finally taken off. Onions, as you can see, are doing fantastic. The pole beans are doing fantastic. Growing good. Have something eating them. I don't know what it is, but they're outgrowing it. Let's see. I started some my asparagus. I started some right there and planted them to fill in the gaps, even though they won't be ready for 3 years. But I got all these that will be ready big time next year. Got a few bugs. Got some asparagus beetles on here, but it's not an infestation, so I'm not worried about it. Let's see. Potatoes, doing great. Nice dark green. These are the ones. Let's see. These were the sangri that I planted, and they sent me like these little marble-sized potatoes. As you can see, they're way behind of the big potatoes I put in the ground, but they're growing. Looks like they're doing well. These I had extra. I don't know why I put them right there, because they're going to grow into the onions and shade them. The garlic is getting close. A couple more months to be ready to harvest. I already cut the scapes off of it. If you don't know what that is, that's a flowering stalk for the hardnecks. I could have maybe soft necks. Pretty sure it's hardneck. That's why they call them a hardneck. Dice those things up, put them in a saute or anything. Delicious. Corn is growing like crazy. Well, again, I still think it's a little pale because remember, I didn't have chickens last year, so I didn't have the amendment of the coop and the shavings to put in here as I did previous years. Yeah, I hate to put in a synthetic fertilizer, but if things don't start greening up a little more, I may have to. Carrots are doing great. I'll be letting them get bigger and thinning them every year. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit so they'll be easy to thin. And every year I dump a whole crap load in there. Let's see. Are those showing up? I think so. Tomatoes are doing good. Actually, there's some little tomatoes on there. Okay, that's it. That's a walkabout of the garden. It is doing great.